Two new bills are headed to Governor Tony Evers' desk, both addressing funding and staffing issues for Wisconsin's EMS providers.
Armand Rahman has more on how the bills aim to help the industry facing some tough challenges here in Wisconsin. Armand.
Eric, Sarah, the two bills aim to use $7 million set aside in the state budget to make recruitment, training and response, and funding easier for both rural and urban EMS providers statewide.
Incentivizing collaboration.
Collaboration for an industry Fitcherona EMS Chief Patrick Anderson calls young and facing unique challenges. One of those being staffing and recruitment. One of the bills reimburses both individuals for taking EMS classes at technical colleges, EMS providers, and the technical colleges themselves for keeping the classes going.
So this is going to actually allow us to reallocate some of the money that we pay for our EMT basics and our EMT paramedics, reallocate that money to either continuing education for our current staff or to some other place in an operational budget.
Right now, EMS providers get little to no reimbursements for what resources they use when treating someone at home on Medicaid. This bill allows them to get the same reimbursement rate as for patients they transport to a hospital.
But that's going to help out a really kind of a special population that'll allow us to benefit people, to treat them and give them instructions and leave them at home.
But the biggest part of the bill for Anderson's department, the municipalities under Fitcherona can now remove EMS funding from their expenditure restraints, allowing them to use money against the tax levy to pay for both a new librarian and a new fireman, for example.
Again, it's not a blank check, right? They're still responsible spending. Ultimately, that money has to go on the tax roll.
Everybody's concerned about their property taxes. So, but people also want services. They want somebody to respond when they call 911. So it's one of those situations where I think that communities are going to have to evaluate whether it's worth it.
Bill co-author Senator Howard Markline says he heard about primarily these concerns in EMS summits over the last 8 years, but he says the work is far from over.
I don't think we'll ever be done, but this is certainly addresses one barrier that we've heard about over and over again.
Now, the bills also create a pilot live 911 program, new technology that allows dispatchers to connect to a caller via video to better respond, give instructions, and pass information to first responders.